I've yet to ride the new Frozen Ever After ride. It's gonna be a long wait, but it's worth it. And also, I haven't done the 2D Remy yet. So let's go see what it's like to rope drop these without being a resort guest, how long the line is gonna be for Frozen, and how long it actually takes me. As you can see, early entry is gonna go to the right. They will be let in over there where you're gonna tap your magic band to confirm that you are a resort guest. But I am heading to the left. There's gonna be another rope, whether it's there or not. Oh, there's the monorail. Physical rope or not, but that's where they're gonna hold us until the park actually opens. So let's keep on going.
So mine, I don't know what she puts on it. She puts something on it now, so they didn't know to do that.
No?
It's like mine, it's like it may not feel human, but it's like my hair soaks you in.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever she puts on it,
Now, the app is still showing unavailable. We're gonna still go check it out. And I just saw the Bambi topiary, so Flower and Garden starting to get set up. And they're different locations, so we'll show that to you too. Let's keep going, I'm having popping. I think the line's gonna be really long. It's just an hour wait, so let's time this out and see if it actually is an hour. But we can also take a look at the topiary that's right here. I love this Anna and Elsa. It's so amazing. The topiaries have gotten so much better over the years. The facial features and all that stuff have just been great. I'm also going to share with you the fact that my favorite school bread has now moved to an outside location, so we'll be sharing that a little bit too, but this is definitely a stop for me. Even during a festival, school bread is one of my favorite treats. We're just about to enter the building. It is 9:17. Been in line for about 15 minutes already, so let's see how long it takes once we actually get into the building. It's actually dropped from 75 to 65, so that is a good sign, but I imagine it's going to get busier as the Lightning Lane people come in. We're about halfway through the interior, so let's see what our time is.
Wandering Oaken here. Happy summer snow day from me to you.
All the way down, then to the right. Like that.
Thank you.
manos y brazos, y pies y piernas, and Draw Dumbo. Y vigilen a sus niños. Yeah, have a good trip now.
Elsa wants to give us all some fun. She's making everyone a snowy summer day. You're going to Elsa's ice palace. Let's go. Oh, and it'll be so beautiful. See you there.
Today, Anna saved her sister with an unselfish act of true love and full of frozen.
Poor Elsa. She was stuck. So that's fine. Those animatronics are going to do that, but yeah, I felt kind of bad for her. Standby entrance is not showing a time right now, so I'm wondering if it's down because of Elsa. So I'm glad I got in. It only took me 45 minutes total. It said 75 when I got in. All right, let me take a look at the Kringle Bakery. I'm pretty sure they would still have school bread in here, but I want to just take a quick peek. This is one of my favorite places, as I mentioned before. Looks like they've got two different versions. They might have that out there as well, but school bread can still be found in here, so just so you know. But if you want to get other drinks or other pastries, you can wait in line here. But let's go check out the new spot outside. So this is the new building that just opened up, but it's not currently open. So I guess there's a certain time, maybe it's going to be at 11 o'clock when the rest of World Showcase opens. There are things that are open around here before this area does, so it looks like if you want to get your school bread, you'll have to go inside of Kringle Bakery before 11 o'clock. So I think I'm going to go grab a school bread and head towards Remy, because it's a 75-minute wait, but we're going to try out Single Rider. I'm not sure if this is just for Festival of the Arts. I'm going to guess it is. It's a hazelnut praline baller, the cardamom bun that they use with the school bread, but it has hazelnut cream inside. So here is a cross section. This thing is packed with custard. It's one of the best parts about it. Very messy to eat, but so good. No way I'll be able to eat and film, so I'm just going to eat this as I make my way around to France, so we'll see you over there. I love coming to World Showcase before it officially opens at 11. It's always so nice and quiet. Now, like, not everything's open, but things like Caramel Kusha and some shops can be. But it's peaceful. If you want to get some good photos, come before 11 o'clock. Okay, it looks like the 6 dwarfs aren't up yet, but Snow White and Dopey are. So I imagine these guys will be up here soon. So these are the same location that they've always been in. And they're so adorable. I also just love flowers everywhere. And pots, planters. It's always just so beautiful. But the pollen is super high right now. Like really, really high. So if you do come during this time and you feel like you got the sniffles, hopefully it's not because you're sick. It could just be because of the pollen. I realized I had said I'll see you next time in France. Well, I ate that school bread pretty fast. It was fresh and it basically melted in my mouth. So that was a good way to start the day. I also want to make it back for another Broadway show here. Looks like we've got Ashley Brown in Ainsley Melham, Mary Poppins, and Aladdin tonight. Oh my goodness, that would be a fantastic one. And then the Animation Academy today, we've got a 12:30 and a 1:30. I think that's pretty typical every day. Not sure who the artist is going to be, but I'm hoping to make it to one of those. The American Adventure passing out as well. I want to come back and listen to Voices of Liberty. Share that with you guys because it really is something that you should experience when you come here, especially sitting on the floor under the rotunda. It's just spectacular. This is definitely one of my favorite spots, International Gateway, but just like sitting right here overlooking it and the Skyliner, and it's just really beautiful. But it's also very busy. This area is a dead end, just so you know. you want to come to Remy or get a crepe, it gets pretty congested, but it's well worth it back here. It's a fantastic addition. It's been here for a while. So it looks like the single rider is open. Standby queue is way out here. See what it says. It says it's 75 minutes, so that's the same time that Frozen was, so let's see if it's any slower. Sometimes the single rider line can be slow here, so I'm hoping it's less, of course, than 75 minutes.
Hey, it's me, again. You know, Remy's brother. Very safety. He's from me.
Now I've had it where the single rider line is like way backed up, like almost to the entrance, so this is amazing.
Venez, suivez-moi, je vous prie. The chef Remy is waiting for you. This way. Qu'attendez-vous? Viens-y, Remy. Des invités pour le dîner.
Yes, but here. Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coco vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple.
Voilà.
Mais oui, that's it.
Not too bad. I'm outside 13 minutes, so I was really off the ride at about 12 minutes. All right, we're gonna head to Voices of Liberty, see if we can catch their next show. I wish there was more and more smaller pieces. Now this is just a postcard, but there have been some smaller prints that are framed and matted. I wish they had more of those because I just don't have enough wall space for the larger pieces, but I still love them. I actually have this one in the smaller, and it's perfect. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Isn't that nice? Just a small matted version. I wish they would do that more. I mean, I guess I could take the postcard and go get that matted, but it's just easier that, you know, it's already done. Like a full wall collage of all those minis. It'd be cool. I really do love this festival. So much art, not enough space. No one's on the floor yet. I guess I'll be the first one.
Welcome, everyone. We are the Voices of Liberty.
Blue.
and we want to welcome you to our home, the Rotunda here at the American Adventure Pavilion. Voices of Liberty's had the honor of singing in this very location since Epcot opened back in 1982. So thank you for being part of our over 43-year legacy here at Walt Disney World. But I do want to know, by show of hands, how many people are seeing Voices of Liberty for the very first time? All right, well, welcome. So there's a little bit of a secret to the Voice of Liberty. The best place to hear our show is actually going to be seated at the edge of this red circle, so good job. But it's going to put you underneath our dome, which enhances our sound, and you'll hear us better. So I definitely want to encourage anybody underneath the balcony here to at least come in underneath the dome and find a seat on this nice, cool floor. And if you're on the floor, go ahead and scoot in as close as you can to the red circle, and we'll make some room. And you will not regret it, I promise. For those of you behind us, hi there. We will face one direction during the show, so if you're welcome to come around to the side or to the front. Hi, yeah. Thanks for helping us out. We all having a great day at Epcot?
Yes.
Yay! We enjoying the air conditioning? All right. Well, we're having a great day here too. And you know, we here at the Voices of Liberty, we sing folk, patriotic, and Americana music. But we're going to get started with some Disney songs that I think you'll recognize right away.
You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Take your order, jot it down. Never had a friend like me, no, no, no. I please your restaurant and do your me or your maitre d'. Whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me, and I say so, Mr. Aladdin, sir. Have a wish or two or three. We're on the job, you big name Bob. You ain't never had a friend. Never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend. Never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend.
Celebrate our American music legacy, here's a song that tells of a simple lifestyle and simply beautiful music.
Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free, tis a gift to come down where we are to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to beg we shan't be ashamed. To turn, 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 turn will be our delight. Delight, turning, turning, we come round, round. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of to be free.
Well, on behalf of the Voices of Liberty, you've all been a wonderful group to sing for today. And we do have 6 more shows today, and we sing different songs at every set. So make sure you come back and hear some more beautiful music and take in some lovely air conditioning. But with this last song, we like to set it up with a story. So back in 1814, America was still involved in the War of 1812. 2 young Americans, a doctor and a lawyer, were being held aboard a British battleship that was anchored in the Baltimore harbor just outside Fort McHenry. And the Battle of Baltimore began, and from their vantage point, the 2 young Americans could do nothing but watch. They could see Fort McHenry out in the distance, and as a bomb would burst over the fort, they could catch a glimpse of the American flag. You see, they knew that if that flag remained flying, the American dream was still alive. The battle ended in the early morning hours, and because of the darkness, the outcome was uncertain. Uncertain until the next morning when the sun rose, revealing the stars and stripes still flying proudly. Well, one of the young men was so moved by all that he had seen that he pulled out an old envelope, and on the back he wrote some words in the form of a poem, words that are still very familiar to us today. For that young man's name was Francis Scott Key, and the words that he penned so long ago, we still proudly call our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
Thank you so much.
Looks like we're doing a classic character.
I grabbed 2.
Oh my goodness. See, so you want to do 2? You want to do 2?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's just afternoon. Hello, folks. Welcome.
To join us for the Animation Academy. Please welcome your sketch artist, Matthew DeWater.
Hello, hi everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome today to the Animation Academy. Welcome to Epcot. Welcome to the Festival of the Arts. It's my favorite time of year here, celebrating all of the artists and the art, and everybody's kind of different takes on things. Super exciting time here at Epcot. So. Glad to share it with you. Thanks for coming. A little bit about me. My name is Matt. I am a character artist for Disney Consumer Products, which is the department, as the name suggests. We do all of the character art, the graphic design, everything that is going to end up on a Disney product. So whether that's something that you can buy here in the parks, whether it's something you go, back home and go to Target, Walmart, wherever we work on kind of everything across the board, including cruise lines and Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, classics, everything. It's a really cool gig. I get to kind of touch a little bit of everything, which I love. I at this point, I especially focus on Princess and Frozen stuff, which is exciting. Love kind of the classics and the fairy tales. Today, though, wanted to kind of throw it back. Some of my very favorites that we all grew up with are some of the very, some of the first Walt Disney classics. So do some original characters. Today, for our first show, we're going to be drawing Dumbo. We have any Dumbo fans in the house? Very good. Raise your hand if you've been on Dumbo, the ride over at Magic Kingdom. Very good. Classic, of course. So excited to draw Dumbo. Super cute, super fun. Sometimes the cute and simple characters are, deceivingly cute and simple. So we'll walk through it step by step. Let me see how many of you have done an animation class like this before here at Disney or anywhere else. We got a lot of veterans, and how many of you this is your very first time doing anything like this? And a lot of first timers. That's great. So we'll take it slow. We'll go step by step and talk through it together. So. We'll sit and jump in. I will say, I'm going to call out, I'm told we're having a little bit of screen technical difficulty issues in case it's flickering or anything like that. Bear with us, as the show, as we say in showbiz, show must go on, right? So we get to draw together and the team is on it. So, all right, so whenever I sit down to draw, there we go. Whenever I sit down to draw, I like to pull up reference, right? This is a classic model sheet from the actual film itself. Back in the 1940s, late 1930s when they started working on it, into the 40s. And so the animators would use a model sheet like this because multiple artists, sometimes lots of artists, are working on the same character, right? So they have to have a way to keep it consistent from artist to artist for the final film. So they use stuff like this, model sheets, to show different expressions, different angles, and help the artists as they draw. So today, I still pull up these classic model sheets to help me draw, and I think a lot of, especially you younger artists out there, I think a lot of young artists think that using a model sheet or using reference to draw, look at something and draw it is cheating in a way. And I'm here to tell you it is not. That's what we do as professional artists all day long. We pull up model sheets and use them for reference. So I'm going to have this here with me as we draw Dumbo. So we'll jump in.
That was a cute one. It's a bummer that the screen was flickering, but you can still follow along. Bambi was next. That's at 1:30, so they try to do a different character each session. I'll hopefully come back a couple more times before the festival ends so I can upload more to my page, but I hope you enjoyed that. So I think on the way out, I'm going to do the other single rider line here, which is Test Track, and see how long that takes and share that information with you too. Plus, I haven't been on that in a while, and it's a good ride to go out with. Mexico is always a bottleneck. Like, it's just lots of people, but this is where we need to go. We're going to do the little shortcut going next to the Odyssey to get Test Track.
As you said the other day, if you have any questions,
I love these flower beds too. It just brings it to life. So much color, and then when it's gone, it feels so blah. So I always enjoy this particular festival. All right, let me look in the app, see what it's at right now. 110 minutes. First, I'm going to see if the single rider ride is even open, and then we're going to test it to see what the wait time will be. Now to get to this point, we'll knock around another curve, and that's what we load.
Hello! The seatbelt check is around the corner. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. And please, supervise children. Thank you.
Por favor, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad bien abrochado y mantengan sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo y cuiden a los pequeñitos.
Or test vehicle.
What are you doing?
Sounding futuristic.
Oh, just be yourself. We've always been dreaming about the road to tomorrow.
And now we set a course for the future.
Before we can visualize tomorrow, we have to start by looking at the world of today a little differently.
That's where I can help. Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead, helping to prepare us for any surprises.
Hang on!
Woo, nicely done.
Surprises, huh? I was built for this.
Tomorrow's roads will be built with technology too, like inductive charging to help keep you powered up.
Smart road activated. Power transfer complete.
Smart roads are just the beginning. Imagine being able to customize your vehicle at home.
Can I show them?
Go for it. First, select a new vehicle model.
What about this one?
Good choice. Now let's see how it looks.
Look, let's try another. That looked good with the third row.
And here's one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Now how about we kick back and enjoy the ride?
Sure, it's always fun to be free.
had some twists and turns, but the future is always just around the corner.
And together, we keep moving forward, finding new ways to drive to a brighter tomorrow.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Let's go!
Might be complete, but just ahead is the vehicle showcase, where you can explore the latest innovations from General Motors. Not to shift gears, but please remember to watch your step and take all of your personal belongings with you as you hit the road. You see what I did there?
I think you should just leave the jokes to me.
Maybe you're right. Thanks for joining us. See you in the future.
Hey, if you want to take the wheel, be my guest.
There's no wheel on this car. So, you get all the jokes and all the driving?
Hey, if you want to take the wheel, be my guest.
There's no wheel on this car.
Exactly. You humans.
Don't make me turn this car around.
Try. I only go forward.
Oh, sorry. And that is...
The line to stepping into the showroom, 32 minutes, so well worth the single rider. You will get split up. They do not let you stick together, so just know that. Cast members are pretty big sticklers here on this particular ride for single rider. You will get split up. Thanks for joining me today as I ticked off a couple of must-dos, checking out the new updates for Frozen and Remy, but also to see if it was worth it to rope drop when I'm not a resort guest. I love this spot in front of Spaceship Bridge as the monorail goes by. It's the best. So what are my thoughts on that? Now, I was just thinking it was going to be a really long line when I got to Frozen rope dropping, but it wasn't that bad. I still recommend it, even if you are not a resort guest. If you're a resort guest, absolutely rope drop those rides. It's going to be a lot less wait time than during the day. So I'm glad I did that. Single rider for Remy, absolutely. Even if I didn't walk on, it's going to be less of a wait than when those lines are an hour or more. And yes, you as a group can go into the single rider lines, but you will be separated. Just know that. There's no kind of sneaking around trying to get people to sit together and switching lines. They'll stop that. I've seen it happen. So just know if you get into that line, you will be broken up into single riders. So let me know. Have you done single ride before? Is it something that you're okay doing if you come as a group, separating from each other to get a lower wait time? Or do you just kind of push through and wait in that standby line? Now today I was hoping maybe to get a multipass and kind of test out the system and see what I could get, but there was none to be had. So I'm going to do that another day. I wanted testing, when you're a resort guest, you get it 7 days earlier, the opportunity to purchase. Someone like me could do it 3 days ahead. I kind of want to test the 1 to 3 day purchasing to see if I can get all the major rides. So stay tuned for that. But it's great. I wish Disney had more single rider lines. I also hope you enjoyed the Animation Academy. I love when they do that. I'm excited that that is coming back to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Drawing is it's just so fun. Even if you're not good at it, it's just a nice chance to sit and relax, and hopefully you enjoyed that too. So again, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time in the parks.
Yeah.